All right, hi everyone. This is the Chapter 3 setup video for Slytherin Math. You will need your ISN, a packet that says Chapter 3 Vocabulary Compute with Multi-Digit Numbers, a white packet that has this wheel on it, glue, a pen, and a pair of scissors. All right, so we last left off on page 43 was your math menu. So on page 44, you're going to take your packet, and you may actually want to split your packet in two, but you're going to cut your packet down the middle. Okay, so I cut my packet down the middle. So there's one half, there's the other half. All right, carefully take the staple out. Okay, so on page 44, you're going to glue in the page that says Vocabulary Compute with Multi-Digit Numbers. Remember, you don't need a ton of glue. Okay, at the top of page 44, you're going to write Chapter 3 Vocabulary. Chapter 3 Vocabulary. That is the top of page 44. Okay, 45, you're going to leave blank. On page 46, you're gluing in add, the page that says add and subtract decimals. That's on page 46. Page that says add and subtract decimals. On 46, you're gluing in add and subtract decimals. Okay. On page 47, you're going to glue in the paper that has the plus and minus sign at the top. So on page 47, you're gluing in the one that has the plus and minus sign at the top. That's on page 47. Page 47. Okay. On page 48, you're gluing in the one that says estimate products. Estimate products. That goes on page 48. On page 48, you're gluing in estimate products. Okay. On page 49, you're going to glue in the one that has the rounding coaster picture in it. So that goes on page 49. The one with the rounding coaster. It also has a picture of Elsa from Frozen. Okay. So that's on page 49. On page 50, you're going to glue in multiply decimals by whole numbers, and it has try it problem A on it. So multiply decimals by whole numbers on page 50. And it has try it problem A. That's on page 50. On page 51, you're going to glue in the other one that has multiply decimals by whole numbers. This one starts with letter D. So this one starts with letter D. Okay, that's on page 51. On page 52, you're going to glue in multiply decimals by decimals. Again, with try it problem A. That's on page 52. On page 52, multiply decimals by decimals with try it problem A. On page 53, you're going to glue in the other multiply decimals by decimals with try it problem D. This is multiply decimals by decimals with try it problem D on page 53. Okay. On page 54, you're going to glue in the one that has the count decimal places. Okay, that's on page 54. Page 54. You're going to leave page 55 blank. Leave this page blank. 55 is blank. Okay. On page 56, you're going to glue in divide multi-digit numbers. Again with try it problem A. So divide multi-digit numbers. Try it problem A goes on page 56. 56. On page 57, you're going to have divide multi-digit numbers. Page 57. And that has try it problem C on it. Try it problem C, 57. Okay. On page 58, you're going to put in the one that says estimate quotients. It's page 58, estimate quotients, and it's got try it problem A on it. Estimate quotients with try it problem A. And then on 59, estimate quotients with try it problem D. Estimate quotients, try it problem D. It's on 59. On page 60, you're going to do divide decimals by whole numbers, and this one doesn't have any try it problems on it. Okay, that's on page 60. On page 61, you're going to do divide decimals by whole numbers with the try it problems. Okay, and that's on page 61. On page 62, you're going to do divide decimals by decimals with try it problem A. Page 62, divide decimals by decimals with try it problem A. On page 63, you're doing divide decimals by decimals, and that one has try it problem D, E, and F. It's on 63. Okay. On 64, you're going to follow the directions, and you're going to glue in your wheel. So your wheel goes on page 64. Okay? On page 64, that's where your wheel goes. On page 65, you're going to glue in your math menu for chapter 3. On page 65, you're going to glue in your math menu for chapter 3. Okay, 65, math menu for chapter 3. Okay, now we're going to go back to your table of contents. Okay, so table of contents. All right. Make sure we're good with this. On 44 and 45 is chapter 3 vocabulary. Okay. On 46 through 47 is add and subtract decimals. (48) through 49 is estimate products. 48 through 49 is estimate products. 50 through 51 is multiply decimals by whole numbers. Multiply decimals by whole numbers.
Gerard J. Davis, please report to the office. Gerard J. Davis, to the office.
52 through 55 is multiply decimals by decimals. Page 56 through 57 is divide multi-digit numbers. 58 through 59 is estimate quotients. 58 through 59, estimate quotients. 60 through 61 is divide decimals by whole numbers. Divide decimals by whole numbers. Okay. 62 through 63 is divide decimals by decimals. Page 64 is operations with decimals foldable. And page 65 is your chapter 3 math menu.